Why?
Because I thought it was the CD. I was like moving it out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, it's split. I hate that.
Yeah, I know.
Our hair is like the same color, only yours is later. Mine got darker already. Okay.
Okay.
There's some toasty down here. Oh, it's starting! That happens every time. Okay, you wanna start it?
What's it gonna be about?
I don't know, just come up with something.
Okay. In a far off land, far, far away, there's a unicorn. There was a unicorn. And this unicorn, it was half unicorn, half those fly things.
Pegasus?
Yes,
Pegasus?
it was both of those. And,
Can't be both.
well, it is. It's a story. It's
A Pegasus has a horn, so it's either Pegasus or a unicorn.
No.
Don't they?
No.
Don't Pegasus have horns too?
I don't know, but in this story, it's both.
Whatever.
So,
it's a Pegasus with a horn.
right? No, it's half unicorn. Its mom was a unicorn and its dad was a Pegasus.
Okay. Continue.
Okay, and its best friend was a butterfly. Your turn.
Okay. So one day, butterfly, Pegasus, half unicorn.
Wait, let's come up with names for them.
Okay, the butterfly's name is Pookie. And the unicorn
Pookie.
slash Pegasus name is...
Dumbo.
No. Is Tilly.
Tilly? I'm not gonna remember that.
Pegasus.
See, told you.
It doesn't
Pegasus
matter.
have horns. It can't be half. Anyway, so one day Pookie and Tilly were
Here's
flying.
another picture and it doesn't have a board.
Ha! I can't.
I can't do it either.
So anyway. I don't know who that is. So they were flying, but of course, well, the butterfly was really flying. The Pegasus, Tilly was like really walking because butterflies are tiny. Anyway, so they're traveling in their magical forest, and then Pookie landed on a pretty butterfly. And Tilly didn't notice that, and was like, "Oh, look at this pretty flower! It looks so yummy. I could eat it." So Tilly bit down and chewed, and then realized he ate his best friend Pookie. Your turn.
Okay. But Pookie was still in his mouth because Tilly didn't chew Pookie. And then he's like, this doesn't taste right. So he spit him out, or her out, or whatever it is. And
girl.
Pookie's like, why did you eat me? And, wait, Pookie's a girl?
Yeah, Pookie can't be still alive. Tilly just gnawed down on it.
It's a story. You can't kill off Pookie. So
I can
anyway.
kill off whoever I
No,
want.
you cannot. Okay,
On the
and
head.
then Tilly's like, well, I thought you were a flower. And, that's what we eat. So I was like, oh, this looks delicious, so I'm gonna eat it. And then Pookie's like, oh, well, thank you. Like, for thinking that I look delicious because, no, she's a girl. And, yeah, and then Tilly's like, oh, you're welcome. And then some little boy comes along. Yes.
A little boy.
A
How about
little
a
boy.
caveman?
He can be a caveman, but he's a little boy.
Caveman boy.
Okay. Okay, so a caveman boy. What's his name? George.
No!
Yeah.
It has to be a dumb name. I like the name George.
Dumbo.
No, that's the elephant's name. His name, he doesn't have to have a name. He's a caveman.
Fine, they call him Smelly because he smells. So, Tilly's like, oh, look, there's a thing. I don't know what it is because, they live far, far away and there's no people around. So, and Pookie's like, oh, I've seen that thing before, like, where I come from. And Tilly's like, oh, well, what is it? And he's like, well, I think it's a boy, but I don't know. And then Smelly comes.
Hercules.
No.
What? the boy Hercules?
No, and
Hercules.
he's not a caveman.
Hercules
Anyway,
is a god.
So
No, he's not.
Smelly comes along and was like, "Oh, look, there's a something I can ride on," and Tilly's like, "I'm no horse. You can't ride on me." And he's like, Smelly's like, "Well, I don't know what a horse is because I've been stuck in a cave for like all my life.
A million years.
Yeah, a million years. I've been frozen in this cave." And then, so, like, after that, it's been years now, so no, Smelly's, like, 20. And, your turn.
What?
It's
I'm
been years
so
later.
lost now.
They're all friends. They all became friends.
And
Some
now
of
it's years later, and now the
you know,
boys
like,
have
you know,
twins.
in, The Lion King, where, like, Pumbaa and Simba and Timon are all, like, friends. It's like that. Okay.
Okay,
That's-
so it's
there's
20 years later. Okay.
Yes.
Well, since it's a couple years later, Pookie is no longer a butterfly. He's dead because they don't live that long. So Pookie died, and
You just wanted to kill him.
caveman boy, Smelly, whatever. He's very hairy and smelly still.
Mhm.
Not very attractive. The ladies hate him. And Tilly and him have an interesting relationship because Tilly can't fly anymore because,
He's old.
yeah, when Pegasus get old, they can't fly anymore, and his horn broke off. So he's just got wings that are no good. And on top of that, he's like really, really old, and like he's like skin and bones, and he can't do anything. And this is how he sounds when he talks, or neighs, whatever. And I really don't know how to go with this story because it's so weird.
Well, we need to end it soon. 'Cause it's
Okay,
already
so
7
it's
minutes.
ending. Okay, the ozone layer is depleted, so there's none of that. So the Earth catches on fire, and they're all burned to death.
To ashes.
Yeah.
And then the ashes.
slow,
No.
painful, fiery death.
And the ashes go into outer space because the world is gone.
Yeah,
And they're just floating there.
and
Everything's non-existent.
the little dust mites come to life, and they land on Mars, and they start Marvin the Martian.
The end!
No! Now the sequel. It's just getting good. Okay, bye. The
Bye.